So here, when you talk about the economic planning, what is meant by economic planning? Economic planning, in simple, you can define as it is a simply a specific set of quantitative economic targets. Okay, targets of what? Targets of resources among the sectors. We have so many sectors like agriculture sector, pharmaceutical sector. We have so many banking sector. We have so many sectors, isn't it? So here, that is proper allocation of the resources among the sectors and subsectors. Here, page number, you can 75, not 75, sorry. Here it is 55. Okay, so here, what is the period chosen for the planning part? Here, when you talk about this, in order to attain the socio-economic objectives, the period is 5-year plans. Okay, so here, that's the reason. Like when we talk about the Indian economy, we name that planning as 5-year planning. Okay, so here, right from the beginning. Okay, right from the beginning, in the sense after independence. Okay, we have comprehensive planning. Okay, so what is meant by comprehensive planning? Comprehensive planning, like it sets its targets in order to cover all the major aspects of the national economy. So what is meant by comprehensive planning? So what all will be included in comprehensive planning? So here in the comprehensive economic planning, like we have steps like here, you're going to talk about the political views and the goals of the government. Okay, and here planning, like it attempts to define the policy objectives, like policy objective, especially related to what? Especially related to the future development of the economy. Why? Because in the economy, what the government political party will see that development of the economy, isn't it? So here, what you are going to do, you are going to define the policy objectives. Okay, policy objectives, especially for the development of the economy, that is for the future. Okay, and apart from that, here whatever the plan you are going to develop, okay, what does it will do? It sets out the strategy. Okay, here which intends in order to achieve the objectives. Okay, so here generally whatever the objectives are there, so that will be translated into specific objective. Why? Because why, like it is translated into specific objective? Why? Because it has to be attained within that specified period, that is 5 years period. Okay, so here, the plan, like it always attends to present a centrally coordinated, and not only that, your internally consistent set of principles. Whatever the principles you are having, like you should have, like whatever the principles you are adopting, that principles should be consistent in nature, consistent in the set of principles and policies. Okay, here, this is for implementing the strategy and attaining the targets, which targets in the sense what targets, like predetermined objectives in order to attain the social economic objectives. Okay, so here, for that, what you are going to give, like at the beginning of the 5-year plan, you are going to give the framework in order to guide that particular 5-year plan period. Okay, and here in the plan period, it will not cover a particular segment. In the sense, it will not cover a particular state. It will cover the whole economy, all the states in that particular country. It covers all the states. That is, it covers whole economy. And here this 5-year planning, like the comprehensive economic planning, like it always secures the optimality and consistency. Okay, so here the comprehensive plan, what are the plan you are determining it, that like it employs like formalized economic macro planning. So we have two types of planning: micro planning and macro planning. So you're going to cover all the all the states. Okay, so in order to project the intended future performance of the economy. Okay, so here, for this, like what you're going to do, you're going to predetermine the economic growth target. In the sense, here we are talking about the national income growth rate, and here then you're going to compare with the required aggregate savings investment, which is determined. Okay, so here, in order to calculate the target growth rate, so what you're going to do, so target growth rate in the sense the 5-year plan. So what you need to attain, what you want to attain. So here the target growth rate, in order to calculate it, how do you calculate? like you have a certain formula, that is page number 56, 57. It is covering the whole this thing, but certain points which is not discussed in your book. That's the reason I'm discussing those points. Okay. So here target growth rate, like it is like you're going to calculate by taking the formula that rate of investment divided by incremental capital by net output ratio. So with this, you're going to determine the target growth rate. Okay, so this is how you're going to calculate. And we have like 12 5-year plans. First 5-year plans was started in 1951 to 56, and second plan was 56 to 61. Third plan 61 to 66. Fourth plan, and here in the third plan, like you have again 3 annual plans, that is 66 to 69. Fourth plan is 67 to 74. Fifth plan is 74 to 79. And their annual plan you have in the fifth plan, that is 79 to 80. And sixth plan was given in the year 1980 to 85. Seventh plan was given in the year 1985 to 90. And in the seventh plan, again, you have 2 annual plans, which is for 1990 to 1992. Okay. And 8 plans was given in the 1992 and 97. Ninth 5-year plan, 97 to 2002. 10th 5-year plan was 2002 to 2007. And 11th 5-year plan, 2007 to 2012. And 12th plan, 12 to 2012 to 2018. And 13th plan, we don't have 13th plan. Okay, 13th 5-year plan. Is this clear, this part? So there is no 13th 5-year plan. Is this clear up to here?
Yes.
Okay. So what are there in the 5-year plans? So here, what is the like in the 5-year plan? You have in the first 5-year plan, it is laid on the thrust of economic development in India. And this 5-year plan, first 5-year plan, was presented by then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, and here at the time when this plan was given, the economist was K.N. Raj. Okay, so here the main element, the core element of this 5-year plan is to address the agrarian sector. Okay, so this is in this sector, including investment in dams, irrigations, and all. So during this 5-year plan, that is 1951 to 56, Bakra Nangal Dam was developed. Okay, and here the model which was used under this model and under this 5-year plan is Harrod Damore model. Okay, and here by the end of the end of 5-year plan, first 5-year plan is 56, isn't it? So here at the end of by the end of 1956, like 5 Indian institutes of technology was established during this particular year. And the target growth before the predetermined goal was, that is target rate was 2.1, but they attained the growth of 3.6. Okay, the main focus is for the agrarian sector, investment in dams, and then 5 Indian institutes of technology was developed, and the growth rate, their target was 2.1, but they attained 3.6. This is all about 5-year plan. Okay, this is very important. And then next, when it comes to the second 5-year plan, it was 1956 to 61. Okay, and here this second 5-year plan, it focused on rapid industrialization and the public sector. Okay, and here it emphasizes the more emphasis on quick structural transformation. And here under this plan, like the government started imposing tariffs on imports in order to protect the domestic industries. Okay, and here at this phase, that is target growth rate was 4.5, but here the actual growth rate was 4.27, means it was slightly less than expected. Whereas in the 5-year plan, they achieved the, means it is more than the targeted growth rate. And then comes to the third 5-year plan. Third 5-year plan, like it started 1961 to 66, And here the main focus on this 5-year plan was on agriculture and improvement in the production of wheat. Okay, and here all the states, they were interested with the additional development responsibilities. Okay, so here for example, all the states, they were made responsible for the secondary and higher education was given in the third 5-year plan. And here in the third 5-year plan, panchayat elections were introduced in order to bring the democracy, okay, at the base level. And the targeted growth was 5.6, but the actual growth attained by them was 2.4. Okay, so here this means that the third 5-year plan was failure. Okay, this means that here the third 5-year plan was failure. And here, and for this failure, what the government did, in order to turn around, like it has to declare the plan holiday 1966 to 67, 67 to 68, and 68 to 69. Okay, and here why third 5-year plan was failure? Okay, the third 5-year plan was failure. Why? Because here there was a war between Sino-Indian War and Indian Pakistan War. Okay, due to this, here these are the primary cause for the failure and primary cause for plan holidays. Okay, and then your fourth 5-year plan. Fourth 5-year plan, it was started 69 to 74, and here it was introduced under the prime membership of Indira Gandhi. Okay, so here this was introduced in such a manner that to correct the previous failure. Whatever the third 5-year plan, we had failure, isn't it? Due to some wars, like the third 5-year plan was failure, and growth rate was expected was 5.6, but the thing is that it achieved was 2.4. Okay, and here in 1969 to 74, what the government did, the government nationalized all the 14 major Indian banks. Okay, and also during this particular 5-year plan, like government focus, like government they came up with the concept like green revolution. Okay, here what is meant by green revolution? Your green revolution, it is mainly to boost the agriculture. Okay, and here not only that, under this fourth 5-year plan, drought prone area program was also launched, and the targeted growth rate was 5.6, but actually the attempt was 3.3. Okay, and fifth 5-year plan. Okay, fifth 5-year plan, like they came out with a slogan called Garibi Hatao. That is it focused on increasing the employment and poverty elevation. Okay, and here in the year 1975, the Electricity Supply Act was amended. Okay, so this enabled the central government in order to enter into the power generation and transmission. Okay, and not only that, here under this fifth 5-year plan, Indian National Highway System also was introduced, and apart from that, minimum needs program was also introduced in the 5-year plan of this plan. That is, it introduced in the year 1974. Okay, and the targeted growth rate was 4.4, but they attained 4.8. Okay, and here in 1978, instead of Congress, like Morarji Desai government, like rejected, he was newly elected for this, and Morarji Desai government rejected this fifth 5-year plan. So here, that's the reason we had a rolling plan, which was 1978 to 80. So here, during this period, that is 1970 to 80, this period was unstable in nature. Okay, and here, and during this period, the Janata Party government, it rejected the fifth 5-year plan and introduced new sixth 5-year plan. So here, this also it was rejected by the Indian National Congress in 1980. Okay, so here when Indira Gandhi was re-elected for this. Okay, and here when you talk about the rolling plan, like in which like effectiveness of the plan is evaluated, okay, annually, and new plan is created. Okay, and here again sixth 5-year plan 5-year plan, the tenure is 1980 to 85. So here, this particular plan, it underlined the beginning of the economic liberation. Okay, so this was underlined the beginning of economic liberation. So here, this economic liberation was for eliminating the price control. Okay, and here, this sixth 5-year plan, it focused on overpopulation. So for this, the family planning was introduced. Okay, and the target growth rate was 5.2, but the actual growth rate was 5.7. Okay, and seventh 5-year plan, here, this was the plan which was led by Rajiv Gandhi, and he focused on improving the industrial productivity levels. Okay, so industrial productivity levels by use of technology. The technology was introduced in seventh 5-year plan. Okay, here, apart from introduction of the technology, the other objectives was increasing the economic productivity, increasing the production of food grains, generating the employment generation. Okay, and also to provide social justice to the people in the economy. Okay, and here, not only that, it also emphasized the anti-poverty programs. Okay, the use of modern technology and need to make India an independent economy. This was the four elements which was given in the seventh 5-year plan, and the targeted growth rate was 5%, but actual growth rate, it grew like it was 6.01. And then annual plans. Annual plans here, like 8 5-year plans were not introduced in 1990. Okay, 1990 and 1991 and 1992. So that's the reason these 3 years, like they were treated as annual plans. Okay, so here, this was because there was economic instability. India faced crisis of foreign exchange reserves during this period, that is 1990 to 1992. Okay, and here, then liberalization, privatization, globalization, that is LPG policy was introduced under the PV Narasimha Rao government, and this was given at that time. The finance minister was Manmohan Singh. Okay, and then eighth 5-year plan, like it was promoted in order to modernize the industries. And India, so in the eighth 5-year plan, which was 1990 to 97, so India was the World Trade member of WTO, that is World Trade Organization, and the targeted growth was 5.6, and then the actual growth rate is 6.8%. Okay, and then ninth 5-year plan. So here, ninth 5-year plan, during this period, like India 50 years means, during this 5-year plan, India attained 50 years of independence. Okay, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he was the prime minister at that time. Okay, and focused on elimination of poverty. And here, and also, like during this 5-year plan, like the Indian economy witnessed the joint efforts of public and private sectors. Okay, and they targeted, the main objective was empowering the socially disadvantaged classes, developing the self-reliance, primary education for all the children in the country. This was the major objectives. And here, targeted growth rate was 7.1, but here the actual growth rate was 6.8. And 10th 5-year plan, that is 2002 to 2007, and the main element of this is growth and equitable development. Okay, targeted growth was 8.1, but actual growth rate was 7.6. And 11th 5-year plan, that is 2007 to 2012. Okay, the main theme of this particular 5-year plan is rapid and more inclusive growth. Okay, and here, Rangarajan prepared this 8th 5-year plan, and it main focus on clean drinking water by 2009. Okay, and the targeted rate was 9%, and actual growth rate was 8%. And 12th 5-year plan is here, it laid the foundation for faster, more inclusive and sustainable growth. This was the theme, that 5-year plan. Okay. And here the plan aimed at strengthening infrastructure projects, providing electricity supply in all the villages, and also it focused on removing the gender and social gap. Okay. And the targeted rate was 9% and able to attain only 8%. And now 13th 5-year plan not yet given. Okay. So these are all about 5-year plans. Is this clear, this part? Is this clear?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is all about 5 years plans. And then socio-economic objectives of planning in India. So it is given in page number 57. Okay. That is focused on economic growth, removal of unemployment, reduction in economic inequalities, elimination of poverty, modernization including technological upgradation, and self-reliance. Okay. And short bit, you can expect what is the difference between self-reliance and self-sufficiency. Self-reliance and self-sufficiency. This you can make a note of it. Self-reliance versus self-sufficiency. So 61 up to page number. So again, come to page number 62. Hello? Finish writing the question?
Yes.
So again, achievements of Indian planning is given in page number 62. Okay, that is increase with this Indian like 5 years plan. India able to increase the national income, increase in per capita income, development in the agriculture, development of industries, development of transport and communication, self-reliance, employment, and development of science and technology. Okay, capital formation, social services. And again, you have like failures of Indian economy planning. That is, during this planning period, there was rise in prices, that is inflation, increase in unemployment, okay, slow growth in production sector, inequality in distribution of like income and wealth, inefficient administration, lack of strong foundation, no increase in the standard of living, extra ambitious, the paradox of savings and investment. This was the failures of Indian economy. It's clearly explained. You can go through that. Okay. Up to here, you have any doubts? Up to here, you have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Niti Aayog. That is, Niti Aayog stands for National Institution for Transformation India. Okay. So here, the Planning Commission. Yeah, the Planning Commission, it was replaced with Niti Aayog. Okay. So here, the significance of Planning Commission, like it was questioned for a longer period. Why? Because it was there up to 65 years. Okay. So here, then what the government did, like they want to replace it to Niti Aayog. Okay. they thought that like the replacement, like it is more relevant and responsive to the present economic requirement, okay, and present economic scenario in the economy, okay. And here, uh, like Niti Ayog, about Niti Ayog, how this Niti Ayog came into existence. This was formed in January 1st, 2015. Okay, so here, like as I said, that it stands for National Institution for Transforming India. Okay, and here this Niti, it is the country's premium policy making institution, which is expected the like whatever the economic growth they wanted, the desired economic growth of the country. Okay, the main objective of this is to construct a strong state which helps to create a like dynamic and strong nation. Okay, so here this Niti Ayog, like it created two hubs. One is Team India Hub, and the second one is Knowledge and Innovation Hub. So here Team India Hub, like it is all about participation of Indian states with the central government. Okay, and here Knowledge and Innovation Hub is all about to build the institutions, think the capabilities. Okay, so it introduces to the main objective is to actively participation of the states, okay, and to promote the cooperation, and to construct the methods to formulate the reliable strategy, the main objective is to pay special consideration to the sections of the society, to propose the strategic and long-term policy, to grant advice and encourage partnerships, okay, to generate knowledge, innovation, and entrepreneurial support, okay. Here, not only that, to preserve the state of the art resource center, and to pay attention to the technological improvement, and to undertake the necessary activities for implementing the national development agenda. Okay, these are the main objectives why Niti Ayog was introduced in the economic. Okay, so here, when you talk about what is given, introduction is given, and then objectives, structure. Okay, so here the structure is the chairperson, the prime minister will be the chairperson, the government councils. Second one is government council. It consists of all the chief ministers of the states and lieutenant governors of union territories in India, and it has regional councils. Okay, these regional councils for what, to address the particular issues. Okay, which is affecting more than one state, and then special invitees. Okay, special invitees in the sense, under this, like you have like eminent experts, specialists with relevant domain knowledge. Okay, next, like you'll have like full-time organized framework. Okay, which includes the vice person, full-time members, part-time members, ex officio members, chief executive officers. It is given clearly in page number 67. You can go through in detail. Okay, so this is all about Niti Ayog. Okay, functions. So functions it is given. So the main function is cooperative and competitive federalism, shared national agenda, states best friend at the center, decentralized planning, vision and scenario planning. Okay, domain strategies, sounding board, knowledge and innovation hub, urbanization, conflict resolution, internal consultancy, capacity building, monitoring and evaluation. So this you can go through in your book. That is 67 to 69 page number. So you can expect question on this is like in detail, like explain the major components of new economic policy. You can make a note of it. Major economic policy, major new economic policy. Next is explain the achievements and failures of failures of economic planning in India. Explain the achievements and failures of economic planning in India. These are the two questions you can expect. Or in simple, like I gave like detailed explanation about all the 5 years plans right from 1951 to 1950 and 2012. So just you give when this was introduced, this introduced by whom, which government, okay, by whom, name the person name, and what is the objective, what is the target, and what is the actual. Okay, just try to learn this, okay, which is already given. Once again, you refer to the YouTube, okay, so you can make a note of it if anyone is missing it. Okay, this you can expect under this. Is this clear, this part regarding 5-year plans, Niti Aayog and all? Any doubts? Any doubts, you can ask me questions. Any doubts? Ma, you should talk to me, Ma. It is not like simply I am giving, okay? You should come from
No,
you.
ma'am. No doubts, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, concept of saving, investment. Okay, what is meant by saving? What is meant by saving? What is saving? Is meant by saving, investment, and capital? Ma, general definition. Ma, what is saving? మా మీరందరు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నారా మీరు?
Which we can use in future, that's called saving.
Which you can use in future is called saving. What is investment?
Investment, which we invest in some place and we get money for extra investment, like that.
What is capital?
Money.
Capital is money. ఇంకెవరైనా
Drawing.
చెప్తారా, డిఫైన్ చేస్తారా? ఎనీ అదర్ ఆన్సర్స్?
Drawing.
అమ్మా, here savings, income minus expenditure is saving. So when you talk about lay person, like you say that income minus expenditure, what is left over is saving. So here, as a professional, what is meant by saving? Saving is idle resources which will not yield any returns. Okay, what is saving? Saving is idle resources which will not yield. Capacity of willingness is saving. It is not the capacity of willingness. Your answer is wrong. Okay, so here saving is here, that is the idle resources. So here again, investment in whatever the investment you're converting the present value into the future value with some returns, that is called as investment. Okay, that is called as, so investment is an asset. Okay, so here when it comes to the capital, why we write capital under the heading liabilities? Why? Because whatever the amount you are investing in the company, you don't invest your personal money. Instead, you are going to invest the borrowed money. That's the reason you are going to put the capital under the heading liabilities. So here, investment is the personal money which you are going to convert the present value into the future value. That means that it is an asset. Okay, and capital is the borrowed money. So it is a liability. Okay, that's the difference between your savings, investment, and capital. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here we have different types of savings. We have different types of savings. That is voluntary saving, involuntary saving, and forced saving. Okay, so these are the savings which is given in page number 74. Okay, like go through it, and then mobilizing the saving. The concept of investment here, like investment like you are going to talk about three angles, that is economic, layman, and financial. So economic investment, in the sense, it like when you talk about the economic investment, what does this mean? This means that net addition to the capital stock of the economy. Okay. And here, when you talk about the layman, here, like what is meant by investment here? Investment means it is any commitment of funds for the future benefits. So here, whatever the example I gave for the investment, that is for the future benefit. Okay. And then financial investment. Financial investment, in the sense, it is the commitment of funds for the future return. Okay. So here, what you're going to do, you're going to convert personal investment is the personal money which you are going to convert the into future value, the present value into the future value. Okay. So here, and then like only investment, the definition is given, like it is described in three different angles. Capital. So capital, which is in the page number 78. Okay. So here, like we have like different stages. Capital formation, two stages: increase in savings. Amma, yeah, when you talk about the capital, it is the borrowed money. That's the reason you are going to write it under the heading under the liabilities. Okay. And here we have center and state relationship. Okay. So center and state relationship. So here, like in the page number like 81, like it is given distribution of taxes or resources. So here, distribution of taxes, the union taxes, like which is list under 1/7 schedule, is tax on income, agricultural income, corporate tax, excise duties, custom duties, estate and succession duties, taxes on capital value of assets, rates of stamp duties, taxes other than the stamp duties, taxes on sale or purchase of newspaper, taxes on railway freights and fares, okay, and terminal taxes. So these are the taxes which is given in 81. Just go through, it's very easy. Okay. Only the thing is, on what taxes are levied, that just only try to mug up that. And then what is given, allocation and distribution of capital revenue. So allocation of distribution, how the company, how the economy is going to allocate it, is based on the Article 280 of the Indian Constitution. Like it talks about the setting of finance commission by the president for every 5 years. Okay. So here, and then here, like it is talking about the conflicts between the central and state financial relationship. Okay. So just just only go to the page number 83. Go to the page number 83, fifth paragraph. In this regard, this paragraph is very important. Just underline this. In this regard, to see the political and financial autonomy for the states, drastic restrictions. This paragraph, try to underline this. And here, when this question comes, you can answer this. Amma, underline this. Finish underlining. Hello?
Page number, ma'am.
Page number, it is 83. One, two, three, four, fifth paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth line. In this regard, you underline this. Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is Finance Commission. What is Finance Commission? Finance Commission, it is the constitutional body for the purpose of allocation of certain revenue resources between the union and state government. Okay. So here, when you talk about the finance, how this finance commission came into existence. Okay. So here, this the history is Here the history is, it is the it coincides with the birth of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so here in 1951 the first Finance Commission was set up. Okay, and here after that, like numerous, we have n number of commissions which have been instituted, each playing a significant role. So this Finance Commission is for what? It is to strengthen the financial rapport between the central and the state government. Okay, so here, and members, you can see the finance members, it comprises a chairman and four other members. Okay, here these people were elected by president of India. Okay, and here uh, like uh, uh, and functions, the main functions of finance commission is here, it recommends the distribution of tax revenue between the state and central government. For example, now GST, the government is collecting the GST, and here means, here when tax revenue is collected, okay, so what is the proportion to be distributed to the central and state, that will be decided by the finance commission. Okay, here, and it also suggests the principles for providing the grants to states from the center in order to address the physical disparities. Physical disparities, it is the fiscal, in the sense, fiscal policy, it talks about the government policy. Monetary policy, it talks about the policy of the regulatory authority, that is bank, RBI, it talks about the RBI. Okay, so here this finance commission, it provides the grants to the center in order to address the fiscal disparities and also to promote the balanced development. Okay, and here not only that, this finance commission examines the financial position of the central and states, and then recommends to measure for the fiscal consolidation between the fiscal, fiscal, in the sense, always remember that that is FISCL, it talks about the government. Okay, and not only that, it provides the guidance on how states can manage their debts efficiently. Debts, in the sense, here is talking about the loans. Every state government will borrow the loans, isn't it? So how to manage these loans efficiently, it will, it provides the guidance. And not only that, it also ensures the fiscal stability. And here, not only that, this commission will assess the financial needs of local government. And here, this financial commission, it also suggests the measures in order to strengthen the finances of respective of the states in that particular economy. And here, the lastly is, like, this finance commission, it will address any other related matter which is referred by the president of that particular economy. Okay, president, in the interest of, here why? Because in the interest of the sound financial management. So here in your book, like 84, 85, like it discussed about the list of finance commission was discussed. Okay, and here like 86 page number, go to the page number 86. The first commission was given in the 1951, and 15th commission 2017. Okay, 15th commission 2017. Okay, and here then it discussed about the resource transfer, that is share of income tax, share of excise duty, grants in aid. Okay, so this is given in detail, you can go through the content. Okay, any doubt regarding the finance commission? Any doubt regarding the finance commission?
No, ma'am.
Okay, next is employment generation. What is meant by unemployment? What is meant by unemployment? Amma, you should answer the questions. Simple questions I'm asking, isn't it? What is meant by unemployment?
No jobs.
No jobs. This is a layman answer, isn't it? So you can say that people who are capable of working, willing to work, but will not get any employment, is called as unemployment. Okay. So what are the major causes? Major causes of unemployment is high population growth, growth without adequate employment opportunities, and like absence of employment absence of employment opportunities in industries other than the agriculture, seasonal employment, joint family system, increasing the turnout of students from Indian universities, slow developing of industries, inappropriate technology. These are the subheadings which is given in the textbook, page number 92. You can go through the what are the different causes for that, and here measurement of unemployment. So how do you measure that there is an unemployment in the who are not capable for work? Okay, who are not capable who are capable for work, but they don't find employment. Your answer is wrong, Masveta. It is who are capable of doing work, but the thing is there is no employment in the economy. Okay. So here measurement and unemployment, it is given in like how to calculate there is an unemployment in the economy. That is usual status, currently weekly status, currently daily status. Okay. With this you are going to find out what is the percentage, what is the proportion of unemployment in the economy. Okay. And here nature of types of unemployment is given, like voluntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment in this is people who are capable of working but not willing to work. Okay, that is voluntary unemployment. What you said, Sweta, for that for the definition, that is a definition for voluntary unemployment. Okay, next, frictional unemployment. Okay, your frictional unemployment in the sense it is a temporary phenomenon which results when some workers are temporarily out of work when they keep on changing their jobs. Okay, and casual unemployment. Casual unemployment, this unemployment you find in construction industry, agriculture, okay, catering and all. You find this type of unemployment. Seasonal unemployment in the sense, like seasonal unemployment, like for example agriculture products, you can take it as example, where you find only employment during particular season and remaining seasons you will not find any employment. That is called as seasonal unemployment. The people who depend only on the seasons is called as seasonal unemployment. And structural unemployment, and technological unemployment, cyclical unemployment, chronic unemployment, and disgust unemployment. These are the different types of unemployment which is given in page number 94 and 95. You can go through it. Okay, and then and anti-poverty and employment programs is given. The programs is the programs which was initiated by the government, that is IRDP program, that is Integrated Rural Development Program, and Jawhar Rozgar Yojana, JRY, and one more, Pradhan Mantri Gramin Awas Yojana, Employment Guarantee Scheme, National Food for Work Program, Sampurna Gramina Rozgar Yojana, Training Rural Youth for self-employment, Swarna Jayanti Sahari Rozgar Yojana. National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Okay, these are the schemes which are initiated by the Indian government. Okay, this you can go through. This you can expect. What are the major or important role of the government in employment programs? This question you can expect. Okay, so what are the programs given by the government, that you give the subheading and then you try to explain that element wise. Okay, so here and then what is that? Inequality. This inequality will continue in next class. This inequality remaining and all will continue in next class. Up to here, do you have any questions? Up to here, you have any questions? And when next class, what is meant by inequality? What is meant? So you need to come out with the answers. Try to read the content before you come to class. It will be easier for you all to understand. So what I am explaining in the class. Okay. So
Okay,
for better
ma'am.
understanding. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
For better understanding. And or else do one thing, after I finish my class, after all your classes done for today, try to read the content what all been explained in the class, and if at all if you have any questions, put that questions on the paper, and then next class, when I come to the next class, try to ask those questions to try to clarify those questions. Is this clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now up to here, any doubts?
No,
No,
ma'am.
Okay. Can anyone send me the screenshot of this thing attendance? Try to send from this class onwards. Okay. Can anyone send the attendance?
Yes.
Send the attendance to me. Okay. If no doubts, I want to wind up the session. Shall I? Shall I wind up the session?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, in cost accounting, page number 144, I couldn't understand, ma'am.
144.
Yes, ma'am. In cost accounting.
That book right now. 1 second. Na?
Illustration number 11.
It is page number. What did you say?
144, illustration number 11.
So it is all about to calculate the earnings and labor cost per unit, isn't it?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
So here what you have to do, you have to take workers. How many workers is given in the problem? A, B, C, 3 workers is given in the problem, isn't it? And
Yes,
also
ma'am.
week also is given, that is A for 64 units, B is 74 units, and C is 84 units. So here
Yes.
percentage of the task completed. Okay, percentage of the task completed. So how many hours is given? 40 hours per week, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is the task of completed? You calculate the percentage of the, so you take 80 units, and then you take the number of units. Okay, so number of
Yes, ma'am.
units is 64, isn't it? So 64
Yes.
is, what is the percentage of that? You calculate it, you get the percentage. Okay,
Okay. Okay,
and
ma'am.
then take one and here that is earnings labor per unit, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so that you multiply 64 into 2 and 74 into 3 and 84 into, that is low price and high price. Only low price and high price, isn't it? Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
64 into 2 and 74 into 2 and 84 into 3. That is
Okay.
120, 148, and 84 into 3, that is 252.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
okay, okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I'll wind up the session. Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.